Silasya accuses Ruto's government of stalling 2 billion power project in Western Kenya. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment and share our videos. Mumias East Member of Parliament Peter Silasya has accused President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza administration of failing to implement 2 billion electricity connectivity project in Western Kenya. Speaking in Kapara's Mulava constituency in Kakamega County on Friday, June 12, 2026, during the opposition's United Alternative Government tour of the Western region, Silasya claimed that residents are still living without power despite earlier funding commitments made during the previous government. He claimed that the project was initially facilitated under the former President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration through a financing arrangement with the French government, but has since stalled under the current leadership. And I quote, "Watu wa Kabras hoye, nyinyi hapa mnaona waya ya stima yoyote? Pesa yetu ya World Bank 2 billion ilikuwa imepitishwa na ile serikali ya Uhuru Kenyatta, wakatuwekea hapa hiyo pesa yote. Sasa hakuna contractor amekuja hapa, imepotea yote. Wakikuja hapa na matakataka yao ya kusema ati wanataka ingine at 2 term, waambie ni stima ndio tunataka." End of quote. In a subsequent statement shared via his official X account, the MP faulted the government for what he termed as a neglect of basic infrastructure needs, particularly electricity connectivity, which he said continues to affect households, business, and public institutions in the region. Silasya argued that despite the availability of funding, the rollout of the electrification program either slowed down significantly or failed to reach intended beneficiaries. And I quote, "This failed government has done nothing for our people in terms of electricity and power connectivity, even though the former president Uhuru Kenyatta had secured 2 billion from the French government for this project." End of quote. Silasya wrote on X. He claimed that many parts of the Western Kenya remain either partially connected or completely off the national grid, forcing residents to rely on alternative and often costly sources of energy. The legislator further questioned why the project had not delivered feasible results, suggesting that bureaucratic inefficiencies and shifting priorities within government could be responsible for the delays. Silasya's remarks add to the growing wave for political criticism directed at the Kenya Kwanza administration over development projects inherited from previous regimes. Opposition-aligned leaders have increasingly accused the government of either slowing down or replanting legacy projects without fully implementing them, a claim government officials have consistently rejected. The MP's comments are also likely to resonate in Western Kenya, a region where access to electricity remains a key development concern and a politically sensitive issue ahead of the 2027 general election. Access to reliable electricity remains a major development challenge in parts of the Western Kenya, with residents frequently citing delays in the connection, high installation costs, and an inconsistent supply. Silasya's remarks come months after the National Assembly Speaker, Wetangula, challenged leaders from the Western Kenya serving in senior government positions to step up efforts in addressing poverty in the region, questioning their overall impact despite holding influential offices. Taking to his official X account on Tuesday, March 7, 2026, shortly after the inspection tour of the modern Chwele market in Silasya constituency, alongside President William Ruto, Wetangula said the region has not felt sufficient benefits from the numerous appointments made by the head of the state. The speaker noted that several leaders from the Mulembe nation have been appointed to key roles in the cabinet and principal secretaries, but their presence in the government has yet to translate in meaningful improvements in the livelihoods of ordinary citizens. And I quote, "Rampant poverty hinders development and economic progress in our region." Today, while accompanying President William Ruto to inspect the modern jewelry market in Silasya constituency, I urged Western region leaders in senior government positions to use their influence to uplift more people out of poverty. End of quote. Wetangula stated, "I noted that despite the president appointing many leaders from the Mulembe nation to key roles in the cabinet as her principal secretaries, the impact on improving the living standards of our people remains inadequate." End of quote. The living standards of our people remains inadequate. End of quote. Until the next video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share our videos. Until the next video, bye for now.